My name is Destiny Rodriguez, and I am here to introduce a recycling system for Albuquerque apartments. Recycling is one of the most instilled activities just from childhood alone. It is being introduced into so many places it wasn't before now, including coffee shops, stores, cafeterias, fast food restaurants. Even taking your clothes to secondhand stores is a form of recycling. By recycling items rather than discarding them, we lessen the quantity of waste that ends up in landfills. In doing so, we decrease the requirement for raw material extraction, refinement, and processing. Recycling also contributes to the conversion of natural resources. As a result, habitats and ecosystems that would otherwise be harmed by resource exploitation are protected. With hundreds of people inhabiting one apartment complex alone, and with over 1,000 complexes present in Albuquerque, we would all benefit from a recycling system being instilled. So why target apartment complexes? Well, recycling is a decent chunk of waste disposal as presented by this graph by the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency. But with easier accessibility everywhere, do you think that the recycling portion would be larger? With a fraction of apartment complexes offering a recycling system, recyclables such as diaper boxes, water bottles, cereal boxes are forced to take up space in the waste bin, resulting in an overfilling trash can. This, accompanied by a windy day, leads to trash being scattered all around the neighborhood, blown into streets where it can be carried for miles, and could end up in rivers or bodies of water. It pollutes natural environments and animal habitats and creates an unhealthy environment if it is left to accumulate in public spaces. Introducing a recycling system in the Albuquerque apartments who lack one will help promote sustainability and preserve our planet for future generations. In this proposal, I will discuss a plan to enact a few recycling systems, one being led by the apartment complex and the other involving waste management, which could be more of a process but result in higher efficiency. I will also discuss various recycling tactics we as individuals can take, because though a recycling system is helpful, it is up to us to play our part. Currently, the trash bins at my apartment complex fill up every day. By the end of the night, leasers have stopped throwing their trash bags and their trash items into the overflowing trash and instead place them next to the trash can. I find that a lot of the trash is cardboard, which could easily be recycled, and there are probably other countless recyclables within each trash bag as well. The problem, though, is there is no place to dispose of these recyclables. Not only do overfilling trash bins draw rodents and pests to the complex, emit unpleasant scents, and endanger the health of people and pests, but it also plays a role on the environment. The new Got Pollution Be the Solution movement will enact a plan to compensate for that issue. In doing so, we plan to conserve natural resources, promote waste reduction, save energy, and prevent pollution. In order to combat the current state, we must follow a plan. The first step being researching local recycling programs. Determine whether your community has any current recycling initiatives to find out what materials are acceptable for recycling and how they should be separated. First, we can contact the city, municipality, or waste management agency. This is important because it clarifies the rules and specifications pertaining to recycling in your community. Secondly, it is important to stay informed about any changes to the recycling system of your choice and the location of your chosen recycling service. Choosing one that is out of their range of distance will result in a program refusal. Finally, once a program is selected, reach out via email or phone number to learn more about personalized information and confirm the partnership. Step 2. Educate yourself, your peers, and the community. Get knowledgeable about the various recyclable materials and their correct sorting techniques and spread the word to your community. Once the program is in motion, let the leasers know that a recycling system will be established. It is crucial to understand sorting methods while recycling because they guarantee that recyclables are correctly sorted and ready for processing. Knowing how to separate various materials like plastic, paper, glass, and metals will help you avoid contamination and raise the standard of recycled resources. Introducing a program or posting signs about what to recycle and what not to recycle around the apartment complex will significantly assist in lowering the quantity of garbage that ends up in the landfills and improves the efficiency of recycling. Step 3. Setting up recycling bins. Bins that are in sight encourage the once foreign experience of allocating the recyclables to their correct home. These bins can be in easily accessible places like right across from the waste bins or in their general area. A lot of apartments do not have a lot of room for a giant bin in their parking lot. The first step would be to hire a contractor to either extend the garbage area or find a whole new spot altogether. That would still require outside help in placing the fence and incorporating the additional concrete. The process of planning where each bin will be placed should not be rushed. If they are around a lot of cars, like in a parking lot, and there was an accident where the recycling truck accidentally dropped a bin, it could end up smashing one of the leaser's cars. Step 4. Organizing transportation and collection method. If a recycling program is being utilized, this portion should be covered by them. If the apartment complex decides to take care of the transportation and the collection by themselves, a set plan and dedicated employees will have to be trained. Choosing a method for retrieving the recyclables that will have been gathered and transporting them to recycling centers will require time to hire or allocate employees with dedicated days and times to drop off the acquired recyclables. Since a waste management bin will not be utilized, the recycling drop-off would be placed elsewhere around the complex and could be carried a lot easier and would have to fit into a heavy truck. Step 5. Monitor, educate, and enhance. After a few months, conclude what can be changed and improved. Is the chosen bin location too concealed? Has there been a lot of participation as the weeks go on? Are the leasers understanding what is right and wrong to recycle? Deal with any obstacles that arise and keep attempting to improve. Ask the community what you can do to better the system, whether that is making it more accessible, providing more information, or even instilling a system where leasers can put the recyclables tied up by their front door at a certain time and have them picked up to make it as easy as possible. Things like this not only take time but commitment. Sometimes it does not always work out, and that's okay. Here are a few tips we as individuals can take to better our planet. Minimize your waste, decrease your carbon footprint, and reduce your consumption as an individual. Turn off your lights and unplug electronics that are not in use, and support green spaces, to name a few. My name is Destiny Rodriguez, and improving our home for generations is important to me. I was raised around recycling my entire life, so coming to the realization of recycling not being as common as the disposal of waste alone was shocking to me. When I was in high school, I organized the use of recycling baskets around the school and in the cafeteria. Moving into my college years, I took several classes related to saving and the protection of our planet. And taking these classes never felt like something I had to do because learning about protecting our planet is so close to my heart. Even though my own apartment complex does not provide a recycling system, I still make the effort to separate my waste and take my recyclables to my mom's or waste management. Costs and benefits. An ambitious project such as this one does present quite a few costs, but reaps so many benefits in the long run. This is a rough estimate of the first month's costs. $1,250 per month for space for your business at the processing facility, $500 drop-offs per unit once a week, $5,000 to $10,000 equipment for recycling bins and construction if needed, at least $12.50 hourly for employees if bypassing facility pickup. Again, it is a lot. There are a lot of benefits as well. For the environment, it minimizes the quantity of trash that is dumped in landfills and burned in incinerators, lowers greenhouse gas emissions by minimizing the need to extract and refine new raw materials. For the community, assists in the creation of jobs in the U.S. manufacturing and recycling sectors, promotes American manufacture and conserves important resources. And for the apartments, if qualifying for the multifamily dwelling program, the complex can get a rate of $13.50 per every pound of recycling. Thank you for your consideration and giving me the opportunity to present my passion. I hope it is something that we can move forward with, and if not, maybe as individuals make a conscious effort in preserving our planet. For any further conversation, reach out to me through either of these means of communication.